Nityananda Gauranga Hare Krishna. So, Lord Gauranga bent down and lifted up Nityananda Prabhu, saying that, please get up and steady your mind. Nityananda Prabhu became extremely agitated in bliss on seeing the divine form of Lord Gaur Hari, his own worshipable Lord, his goal in his life and soul is standing in front of him. So Nityananda Prabhu became very ecstatic, and Lord Gauranga said, my dear Nityananda, you have come in this world to propagate the holy names, and you are the absolute proprietor of love of God and embodiment of devotional service. Nityananda Prabhu is the absolute proprietor, according to Lord Gauranga himself, of love of God. I don't know why people in this world, they strive for love without approaching Nityananda. How is it possible? It is just like a mirage. Without Nitai's name, without Nitai's fame, without Nitai's glories and his pastimes, pure love is like a mirage. It's very, very difficult to attain. Yes, Majilo Samsara Sukhe. It is guaranteed for those who don't approach Nityananda. It is guaranteed that they will become attracted to the lower pleasures of this material world. Majilo Samsara Sukhe. Not only attracted, the souls will become engrossed. Majilo Samsara Sukhe. Even though they may have very big qualifications, Vidya Kule Ki Kori Bhuta. The greatest of material qualifications will not help them or protect them. It's only Nityananda Prabhu. So Gauranga is saying that is why you are the absolute proprietor of love of God. Absolute means the supreme, the exclusive proprietor. Actually, Gauranga Mahaprabhu knew that even though he is coming to Kali Yuga, he is coming in Kali Yuga to spread Nama Sankirtana, but still he has his internal purpose of his advent to relish the pure Mahabhav of Shrimati Radhika. So he will become engrossed, he will become absorbed in relishing that love of Radha and Gambhira. So who will spread the holy names? Who will spread the holy names to the most fallen people? That is why Gauranga requested his elder brother Nityananda. Nityananda. When I say Nityananda, I feel the condensed form of bliss. It is condensed into this divine holy name in the most confidential way. It is the ultimate bliss which everyone is looking for in this material world. Vimalananda. In Navadvip Dham Mahatmya it is said Vimalananda. It is extremely pure bliss which Nityananda's name and Nityananda Prabhu is giving to this world. Extremely pure and condensed and dense. Even Gauranga, who is the abode of all bliss, even he becomes happy and rejoices in the presence of Nityananda. So one can imagine how much Nityananda Prabhu's bliss, it is incomparable to any kind of bliss which we have ever experienced, even in the material world as well as in Vaikuntha. And you are the embodiment of devotional service. Lord Gauranga is telling to Nitai, because Nitai is constantly serving Gauranga in all his pastimes, in all the rasas, in all the 10 forms. He is constantly serving. He is serving Gauranga in Vaikuntha, he is serving Gauranga in the material world, he is serving Gauranga in Goloka. He is serving Gauranga in Shantarasa, Dasya, Sakya, Vatsalya, Madhurya, in every mellow Nityananda is serving Gauranga. So Gauranga is saying, my dear Nitai, you are the embodiment of bliss. And then Lord Gauranga goes on to make the most absolute statement in Chaitanya Bhagavat. He tells Nityananda that no one can receive love of God unless and until you distribute it. What a beautiful statement. No one can receive pure love of God unless you distribute it. You know why is this statement made like this? Because no other incarnation will really be so causelessly merciful on the soul. So unless you distribute, you are the only incarnation in Kali Yuga who is reaching out to the conditioned souls, O Nityananda. So unless you take it upon yourself to distribute the love, no one will get that love. I have made you the guardian and the distributor of that love. Just like we keep a very precious jewel in our home, some nice wealth, we keep it in a vault, safety vault. Similarly, this prema, this pure love which Gauranga has brought, he has kept it very, very safely with Nityananda Prabhu, because it is very rare treasure. So only the most dearest personality to Gauranga can distribute. Chaitanyara yashavase jahara jivhai. That Gauranga's treasure is there with Nityananda. And he does not have to ask for permission to Gauranga every time to distribute it. Gauranga has given him blanket permission. You distribute it to everyone and anyone. In fact, if you don't distribute it, nobody will get it. So, how Gauranga can put any limitations? on Nityananda Prabhu. Absolutely not. So Nitai is the only distributor, only capable distributor of this highest prema of Vraja, which has been brought in Kali Yuga by Lord Gauranga. And so if one wants to save time and one wants to quickly achieve that love, one should directly go to Nityananda. And Nityananda Prabhu's devotees, Gurudev, Vaishnavas who have staunch faith in Nityananda, one should approach them, and Nityananda Prabhu will become merciful on those souls who connect with him and his associates, the cowherd boys of Vrindavan. So when Gaura Sundara spoke these words, beautiful words, I mean every single statement was actually the absolute truth in glorification of Nityananda Ram. Nityananda Ram, 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 Nityananda Ram. Actually, while singing, one really gets into the consciousness of the past times, and one feels that Gauranga is singing, glorifying Nityananda. Gauranga is fainting in bliss by chanting the name of Nityananda, because his name is fully blissful. So, Gaura Sundara's words brought Nityananda into external consciousness. Actually, Nityananda Prabhu had fainted after seeing the six-handed form of Gauranga in Nandanacharya's home when they met. Gauranga felt so obliged to Nityananda Prabhu that he revealed his six-handed form with four hands carrying the conch, disc, club and the lotus, and the two hands were holding the plough and the club or the mace. The beautiful six-handed form which Lord Gauranga showed. He showed to Balaram, Nityananda, he showed his form, six hands. Nityananda Prabhu went into such a deep ecstatic trance because he saw his own club and his own mace, his own plough in the divine hands of Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu. So Gauranga is very expert in making his associates very close to him by revealing their pastimes, their forms. Because Gauranga is the summum bonum, contains all his expansions. Therefore Gauranga can reveal his form of any of his expansions at any point of time. So even though Nityananda is standing before him, Gauranga manifested the form of Balaram with six hands. What a beautiful. This Nandanacharya's place is very, very fortunate. Very few people, they go to Mayapur, but very few people really know the intimate and the most confidential nature of this Gaur Nityananda Mandir, this Milan Sthan in Mayapur. Actually, it is the place where Gauranga showed his six-handed form. It is just near the Ishodhyan. It is situated inside the Ishodhyan, which is the most beautiful gardens in Mayapur. So in this way, Lord Gaura Sundara Actually, Gaura Sundara showed his 600 form to Nityananda Prabhu because he wanted to glorify Nityananda. Nityananda fainted and Gauranga took the chance to glorify Nitai. So in that way I will conclude this small pastime today of how Gauranga glorified Nitai when Nitai fainted after seeing his divine 600 form. Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Thank you so much.